Hi everyone, this is Amy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Korean matcha milk cream donuts. First we need to weigh out 250 grams of all-purpose flour, 25 grams of sugar, and 7 grams of dry active yeast. We're going to whisk these together until they're fully incorporated. On the stove I've heated up 90 milliliters of whole milk just to above room temperature, or lukewarm I should say. To this we're going to add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And we're going to melt that in. This is going to cool down the milk a little bit as well for the next ingredient, which is 1 whole large egg. We don't want this to scramble. Mix that together as well. And once that's all mixed up, we can add the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and mix this together until we form a shaggy dough. Once that's happened, we can tip this out onto the workbench and knead this for about 10 minutes with our hands. After 10 minutes, you can see how beautifully this has come together. We're going to oil our bowl with 2 tablespoons of a neutral oil, pop in our dough, cover with plastic wrap, and let this rise for 2 hours in a warm place or until the dough doubles in size. After 2 hours, we can unwrap our dough, tip this out onto our workbench, and we're going to roll this out to about 1/2 inch. You want this to be as even as possible. And this is a really nice dough to work with. It's not sticky, it rolls out really beautifully, and it's beautifully pliable. Once you've achieved about 1/2 inch width or thickness all around, we're going to go ahead in with a biscuit cutter. I'm using a 3-inch one. And we're going to start cutting out little rounds. Now cut out as many as you can with the first round, or first batch I should say. Roll up any leftover dough and cut out as many rounds as you can from that. And this gave me 8 little donut rounds. Cover up, let rest for 5 minutes while heating up some oil. You want to heat some neutral oil to 360 before adding in 2 donuts at a time. You don't want to overcrowd the pan. Cook 3 minutes per side and then drain on a wire rack while we make our milk cream. To a blender, we're going to add 3/4 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of matcha powder, a good one if you have it, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which will bring out all the flavors. You only want to pulse this for 15 seconds. That's it. If you do it more, you're probably going to get butter. And look at that, we have a matcha milk cream. So fast, so easy. To fill these, we're going to take one of our donut rounds, cut 3/4 of the way through, open this up. We're going to slather a little condensed milk for some additional sweetness, because this is not a very sweet donut. But this will add some sweetness to it. Then we're going to take a spatula and generously add in as much of our matcha milk cream as possible. Then we're going to smooth it out and make it look a little pretty. These are not as beautiful as the ones you can find in a Korean bakery, but I'm doing the best I can here, just using an offset spatula. And we're going to do this for all 8 of our donuts. I actually only ended up using 6 because 2 of my donuts crumbled. I'm just being as transparent as possible. Then powdered sugar covers any mistakes or ugliness, so give that a little sprinkle. Now I'm going to use one of the split ones and give this a taste. The donut itself is fluffy. It's not very sweet. The condensed milk adds the sweetness. The matcha is a little savory. You get the sweetness from the powdered sugar, and these are absolutely delicious. But there they are, Korean milk cream donuts with a matcha twist. I hope you all try to make this in your home. Thank you so much for spending time with me once again today. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you like this video, give it a like. If you loved it, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell if you haven't already, because I put out new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much again, and until next time, happy cooking.